guys, welcome to another video. So we've had this arrive from Melodysusie, guys. This is their gel polish bottle holder and organiser. Really cool bit of kit this is. So you get 3 different colour choices of this. I went for the purple, as you can see. They've also got it in pink and like a light brown colour. Almost like a nude, I'd say in between a light brown and a nude. As you can see, it's all branded with Melodysusie on it. That is the stand, and then these are the gel polish bottle holders. Let's get all that out of the way. So these fold down, so you get 3 of these. They fold down like that. It is really weighted on the bottom. So these are, as you can see, made of silicone. Also Melodysusie branding on them as well. All 3 of them have got the Melodysusie branding on, and they just slot in there like that. So we're just going to slot those 3 in. And the last one slots in there like that. I love that they got the branding on it. Just gives it a more professional feel, doesn't it? We're going to give it a spin. Spinny, spin, spin. So I just want to show you here, you can put your nail art brushes in there. You can put your acrylic brush in there. So let's have a look at the gel polishes now. So this is one of Melodysusie gel polishes. Really funny shaped bottle. Fits perfect. Hugs it like a glove. Doesn't move about. Love it. So that is one of those. We've got this mini Melodysusie gel polish bottle. Also fits in perfect. Doesn't pull out as you try and take the brush out the bottle. Fits in perfect as well. So it doesn't matter what shape, what size bottle. And you can tip the bottle as well. You know, when your gel polish is getting towards the end, you can tip it and it will hold it tipped. Love that. We've also got this plant-based gel polish from Melodysusie. This is their plant-based formula. Again, fits in there perfect. I love these brushes in these bottles. Look, it's got them arched DuPont bristles inside the bottles. My favourite brushes ever. Next up, I just want to show you also, you can fit your dapping dish in there as well. So it hasn't got to just be a gel polish bottle. You can also fit your dapping dish in there when you're doing acrylic. It spins, so you haven't got to mess around changing over. It's so handy. You can also take them out and fold that back up. And if you just want to, I don't know, put your gel pot in there while you're working on it, you can just have that next to you while you work. And look how sturdy just that is on its own, guys. Really, really sturdy. You can also fit these liner gels in there as well. Even them really skinny liner gel bottles fit perfect. Holds it in stiff enough so you can take the brush and wipe the brush on the side of the bottle. Really, really versatile this is, isn't it? And like I said, you can take these out when you're not using it. If you want to just keep it on your desk like I'm going to. And you can just fold them up and leave the silicone holders in. But you can still fold it up like that. And just keep your brushes in it all the time. I'm also going to be keeping my nail drill in there as well. I love to keep that efile on my desk. It's just so handy. You know, if you just want to etch something really quickly, you want to do a little bit of nail prep really quickly, it's just handy to have that on my desk. So definitely going to keep that in there. And it's so weighty, guys. As you can see, it's really, really weighted down. So you haven't got to worry about too much stuff being there and it falling over. You're not got to worry about knocking it with your arm. It's really weighted at the bottom, so there's no chance of it falling over. These are the colours we're going to be using today. 431 Tiramisu. We're going to be using this plant-based gel polish B2803, which is that really nice deep red colour. And then lastly, we're going to be using this 479, which is a really beautiful bright white. So we're going to pop those in there, take the drill out and the acrylic brush out, leave my nail art brushes in for now. Pop that to the side. I've pulled out these 5 tips. I've already measured them out. They all fit on my right hand. So let's get rocking, shall we? I'm going to start off by giving 4 of the nails a coat of tiramisu. So while we're doing the base colour on these 4 tips, I will just pop a little bit of music on, speed the application up, and then I'll pop back in a minute. So I actually only showed you me doing a couple of the nails, guys. There's no point me showing you doing all 4. And then this is the pinky nail. So this is going to have a coat of that nice deep red colour. Give that a cure for 60 seconds. Now we're back to the thumbnail. And on this thumbnail, we are painting a French tip with that same red. So I'd just like to go in with the brush out of the bottle to start with. Get the majority of the product laid down on that tip. Like that. And then I'm just going to go in with my liner brush and just neaten that smile line up. Then once I'm happy with the smile line, then I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I did also do the same on the ring fingernail as well, but I've just done that one off camera because it's the exact same. Now we're on to the pointer fingernail. So on this pointer fingernail, I'm just painting. I don't know what you'd actually call this, but I've seen a few people doing this design lately, and I think it looks really cool. So I'm just using the white gel polish to do that bit. It's a bit kind of like a H, if you like. It's the only really way I can explain it. But it just looks really cool. So once I'm happy with that, give that a cure for 60 seconds. And we're going to do the same on the pinky nail, that red nail. We're going to do that same thing again using the white. Give that a cure for 60 seconds, and that is where we've got to so far. Really liking these already. They're going to look so cool when they're finished. I can see it now. So on this thumbnail, I'm just painting some sweater print, some cable knit sweater print. You can't really see what I'm doing here, guys, because I'm painting red on top of red. So it's really hard to see what I'm doing. But we're going to make this look embossed. So once I've painted the sweater print, I'm not going to cure that gel polish. But I'm just going to pop that to the side for now because I'm going to do this on a couple of nails. Oh, no. Ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me. The reason I have only showed you me doing that one nail is I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo, guys. I didn't matte top coat first, which is what I needed to do. So rewind, ignore that last bit where I was doing the sweater print. I've gone in and I'm now matte top coating all 5 tips. I just wanted to leave that in because I've done that a couple of times now. So they've all had a matte top coat now. We're going back in and we're now doing the sweater print again on just on the very tip where the red part is. We're going to do the sweater print again. But yeah, I like to leave my mistakes in, guys, because it just helps you guys learn as well from my mistakes. And like I say, it's not the first time I've made that mistake. So I think it probably is quite a common mistake. You do need to matte top coat before you do this because it doesn't really look right with a shiny background. And you can't matte top coat afterwards either. So on this nail, I'm doing the sweater print all the way down that nail, just on the red part though, not going over that white. So once we've painted the sweater print, we're not going to cure that gel polish. We're now sprinkling some clear acrylic powder into that uncured gel. Just keep sprinkling it in, making sure there's no shiny patches. Let it settle and give it a cure. And that is what you should have, something that looks like that. How cool are them sweater print nails? Love them. So now we are going to do some blingage. On this pointer fingernail, I'm just adding a little gold snowflake charm. So I've just added a little bit of gem glue there. Pop the snowflake charm into the gem glue, give that a cure for 60 seconds. On this nail, we're going to do a bit of a, I don't really know what you'd call this. I think I'm just going to let you watch this bling bit, guys, because it's really hard for me to explain things like this. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of music on, let you watch me do the bling. And then I'll pop back in once they're all finished and we'll come back and take a look at them. Actually, sorry guys, I lied. I do just want to talk you through this nail, because this nail, I'm going to be doing one of those bangle nails, you know, where you do all different bangles going up the nail. So I've pulled out a 3D carving gel in clear, and I've just rolled that out into like a sausage shape, laid that on the nail, and then I'm just chopping off the excess off the sides like that. Make sure it's still nice and rounded, attach to that nail, give that a cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm applying some gem glue and we're going to add some crystals on this bangle. So we're going in with red and clear crystals, alternating them. And then in between them crystals, I am going to add some caviar beads. I'm not going to show you me adding all the caviar beads because that's just going to be so boring and tedious for me to watch. I have done another one above that with just caviar beads. Now on this one I'm using gold heart sequins, gold holographic heart sequins. In between them heart sequins, again, we're going to add some caviar beads, just like that. And then we'll pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm just going to paint this bottom bangle where I use that clear carving gel. I'm just going to paint that in the red colour. Can you tell, guys, I did these nails quite a while ago and I forgot completely everything that I've done. Yeah, these nails I did quite a while ago. It's taken me a while to get round to editing it. Hence why I'm a little bit all over the place with my voiceover. So now that's had a cure for 60 seconds and this is what they finally look like. It's well Christmassy, aren't they? How cool are they? I absolutely love them. So that's what they look like on tips. As you know, nails always look so much better when they're being worn. So let's have a look at what they look like on my right hand, shall we? Yeah, they look so much better, don't they, being worn? I love them. I'm loving the bling. I just love everything about these nails, you know. So we're now just going to give them a little bit of cuticle oil. Give those cuticles a little bit of nourishment. I just think a little bit of cuticle oil makes your pictures look so much nicer. So give them cuticles a little bit of nourishment. And then we'll have another proper look at them. Like I normally do, guys, all the products that I've used in today's video, I'm going to leave links for in my description box below. So if there is anything that you've seen me use today that you're interested in buying, all you got to do is click that link and it will take you straight to that item. I have got a huge 12% off discount code for Melodysusie as well. I'll make sure that I pin that in the comments along with the link to the website. And that is what they look like all finished, guys. And that is Melodysusie's new Organiser and gel polish bottle holder. Handy bit of kit that is, isn't it? That is something we all need on our desks. I have also seen someone stick a, you know, the LED nail pens, the little torches. I have seen someone stick a torch on there as well. So you can do like Gel-X, or when you're using dual forms, you know, when you need to get both hands under that lamp. And they just stuck it on with a little glue dot. Really cool idea. I'm definitely going to have to give that a try. So that is going to take pride of place on my desk. It's going to come in really handy. I do like to keep my efile on my desk as well. My portable efile that's in there now. So that's going to be nice to be able to keep that in. So I think that's everything for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.